Hello and welcome, my name is Ursa Ryan. I am just a rubbish old YouTuber who plays a lot of Civ 6 and invites you guys to watch and enjoy. I have been playing a lot of True Start location maps recently with huge worlds and every single Civ in the game, and I just had one crash on me. I'm a little bit gutted about it. I thought, you know what? Let's have a game that's just a little bit of fun. So you can see the load up I've got. I've got Deity because you guys seem to like Deity. I've got online speed. I am playing as Inca. I love the Incans. These guys are one of the most fun civs to play in the game. Standard map with 8 players, the usual stuff. I've upped the city states a little bit. You can see the settings I've got just in case you want to see them. Everything else is kind of like otherwise very similar. Oh, there's the seeds if you want to join in. But you may notice that I'm playing on a primordial map. These things are hilariously fun, especially when you turn disaster intensity up to 4. Shall we give it a go? And so it begins with quite an amusing start, actually. You can see mushrooms on the map. I am playing with a couple of mods on colorized historic moments. I've got prismatic, which is a good mod. Real great people. Resourceful too, I love. UC forest districts. I love that mod. It's really, really, really fun. And vibrant waters. Just because, you know, if the waters weren't pretty enough for you, now they will be even prettier. Please leave me comments below. I want you guys to name all of the cities in my empire. I do not want them just to be called the same things that the Incans would normally put. I mean, yeah, Cusco. Honestly, please name them for me, otherwise this is going to be embarrassing. The Incans have all kinds of fun things that involve mountains, and as you can see, our primordial map is going to have a lot of mountains. I'm going to look forward to this. It's going to be great. I am so looking forward to this. Domestic trade routes gain +1 food for every mountain tile in the origin city. So this basically means if I want to supercharge a city like the capital, if I buy mountain tiles and then send a route out of it, so if I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mountains in my territory and then sent a trade route domestically, then it means that I would get +6 food on that trade route. It means you get huge cities. It is absolutely insane, especially when you combine it with the communism government later in the game that lets you have extra special internal routes. It's all very good fun. We've also got meter. Citizens may work mountain tiles for 2 production and then +1 food for every adjacent terrace farm. That stacks with terrace farms, which is any hill tile gives you +1 housing for every two, it's basically like a farm, but that gives you +1 food for every adjacent mountain, +2 production for every aqueduct, and +1 production if there's no aqueduct but there is fresh water. These things are ridiculous. Terrace farms are, it is essentially why I'm going to win the game. And it's going to be really, really good fun. This Kapaknan, I'm so sorry, I've got that totally wrong. It's basically a mountain bridge. That's quite good fun. You can send some really good trade routes for that. And I've also got an amazing skirmisher that has an additional ranged attack and runs around having good fun. The Incans make massive cities. I need a few really, really big, super massive cities. I am going to go straight for a science victory. I think I've had a few games in a row where I've gone for holy sites, and holy sites do stack up well with mountains. They are genuinely really good. But I've had enough of it. I want a game where I'm not really worrying about holy sites. It's a deity AI. I can't be bothered too much with this particular game to go down that route. I'm not going to really particularly bother going for culture so much as well. Theatre squares are important to a science victory, so I won't abandon them entirely, but holy sites really are going to fall off the cliff. Commercial hubs are going to be really important so that I can get lots and lots of food into my cities, and then industrial zones and aqueducts are super important as well to keep everything nice and high. Obviously we're going to go for aerodromes and spaceports when we get to it as well. I might do some war, I don't know yet. We'll see how I feel. I may even get a religion. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get a religion just because I can't be asked to this game, but getting settlers out nice and quickly is going to be a really, really important thing for me to do, because I just want to settle massively quickly. So I'm going to get another warrior out nice and quick. Actually, no, I'm not going to get a warrior. I'm going to get a slinger out really quickly. I'm assuming this 3 food, 3 production tile is being worked. which is mental. That is an amazing tile. And I'll get my warrior to go and have a peek around. I'm going to go straight to the campuses. We're going to see if we can get the first great scientist up. Well, look, on turn 3, there's a volcano already erupting above me. It's that sort of game. For a bit of fun, what I'm going to do is I'm going to force work these 2 tiles and get that settler up in 4. Yeah, there we look at that. Look at that 4-turn settler. I'm going to send him over here immediately. Kamasi, I think I'm going to be the first. Yeah, I thirst to find Kamasi. That's a really good start. I've got a barbarian scout over in this direction, but already I've got a city over in this direction that would be a fine place to settle. Let's have a look. Yeah, look at this. Loads of places over in this direction that I can settle. I might put it on the flat tile. Is it worth putting it on the flat tile? I think it's probably worth putting it on the flat tile, isn't it? So let's just pop that there. Wonderful. That's where I'm going to have a city. Glorious. Straight to urban planning. I will get God King at some point, but I'm not fussed at the moment. And discipline, because there are scouts everywhere, and they are just going to be driving me up the wall. No doubt. I like to try and sort of stick to rivers where I can, just because it's good places to settle. Realistically, I want to get about 6 cities up as quickly as I can. We're going to go straight to state workforce to see if I can get Pengala up and running. Maybe Magnus? I don't know. We'll see how much space we've got in this early game. And this settler and this warrior are going to intersect nice and quickly. I'm going to quickly now unselect these 2 tiles. You can do what you want. Oh no, that's a terrible tile. Why are you doing that? No. No. What is that? Quartz, bonus resource. I'm getting rid of that really quickly. Terrible. Let's get the granary up. I need this city to grow nice and quickly now that I've got the first settler up and running. Oh, I've got loads of places up in the north over here I can settle as well, but no mountains up in that direction. So maybe that's not what I want to do immediately. Granary is up and running. I'm just going to pump out 2 builders really quickly just to improve all of the tiles around. This quartz requires mining. I might see if I can get rid of that nice and quickly, actually, because that's just going to be a terrible tile for me. I want the capital to get to about sort of 6-7 population and then just gurgitate settlers. There we go. Ilkham, that's a really good thing to do. Wonderful. You pop yourself down there, settler. Let's get that city up nice and quickly. Yes. Again, give me naming suggestions. I do not want to keep this name because Kashmarka is a bit of a mouthful. So the rule with the Incans is if it's got hills, it will be a terrace farm regardless of what else is on it. That sheep is fine, but I will get rid of that sheep ASAP in order to get a terrace farm. It is going to be a very one-dimensional game, I'm afraid. I'm very sorry. Just in advance for the simplicity of this playthrough, which is just build. Just terrace farm after terrace farm after terrace farm. It's all I am going to do, and I'm going to do that very unapologetically. And here's what I mean. This is a 2 food, 1 production tile. I build the terrace farm, and suddenly I have a 5 food, 1 production tile. 1 food for the extra just for being a terrace farm, and then 2 adjacent mountains. This one is going to be a 3 food tile. Actually, and this will give it an extra production as well, because this one has fresh water. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I get 1 more builder, is it worth it? Or do I get a campus up nice and quickly? Again, campuses, these are useful. Really useful, but I do kind of want to focus building campuses on desert tiles and tiles that, you know, are not going to be as good. I mean, that mushrooms resource, I could... Let's get 1 more builder up. 1 more builder up before we do this. Let's see what's in the goody hut. 10 faith. Oh, that is enough for a pantheon. You're welcome. Already have one. It is a total joke. These scouts have all found me though, which is a little bit of a problem, but it's fine because my terrace farms are already up. Look at that, 3 food, 3 production. I've got some good tiles that I'm working now. I mean, I don't know why it wants to work that tile. That's really annoying. Stop it. Stop it. I actually want to work that tile. Because that's got huge amounts of production, that one. Look how many horses I've got around. Look at that. And they're all on, apart from... Is that one on hills? No, they're all on plains as well. That is amusing. Wow. Amazing. That's really cool. So, what are we going to do? A Pantheon. I think everyone would have already got the Pantheons. Breathtaking Appeal is quite a fun one. Oh! Receive a settler in my capital. There we go. That's the good one. I got it. I don't know how I got that first before the deity AI. That is just nonsense. But okay, cool. I will say that's wonderful. And there's a lake up here as well, which means I could build near all of these mountains. But oh, what's here? Who's over this? Who's that? That is Rome. Oh no, not Rome. Oh dear. Rome do like to attack. Okay, I'm going to bring the settler down here and hope there's more mountainous terrain that I can go and settle in that area. I'm also going to get rid of those mushrooms. Let's get mining up. I'm going to get rid of the mushrooms. It makes me feel sick even saying it, but I actually think it's a good thing to do because I can get a terrace farm there that's going to be way better. In fact, actually, do I rush a settler out now? I probably should, or shall I get some... I always do this. No, we're going to build like a load of slingers. About like 6 or 7 slingers now. Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. There's lots of death up there. And here is Rome. Welcome to Rome. Oh no, they're already attacking me. Okay, good. Right, you come back onto that hill. Defend on the hill. Yeah, this Roman incursion into my land is going to not be allowed. I have to do something about that later on. Don't know what we can do about it, but we'll have to do something. Oh my god, there are so many barbarians. Actually, just keep getting those slingers. We get rid of the mushrooms. Look at that. Already my capital is on 5. Population 6 next turn. Magnus might be a good one to do, actually. I might be able to spit out a load of people. What about campuses? What have we got in this area? Again, I want to build them on flat plains. Oh, like this. Like that, a +2. Very good. Build up the terrace farm. For food, for reproduction. The Incans are ridiculous. They are cheaters. Cheating civs, these guys. Scouts, please don't. Why are you running? Don't run. I'm trying to kill you. Get rid of the deer. I know it sounds drastic, but those are hills, so you know what's going to happen. Urban planning and agoge. We are really we're going to reach our stage now. Let's get that woods. Woods is done. That campus is up and running. That's really good. Builders, you come over in this direction. I just need more slingers. Slingers everywhere and not a drop to drink. Scientists. Actually, that's that. First scientist is never the one you want. I want the library one. The 3 library one. That's going to be a good one to get. Now I've got the easy techs, I want to immediately go for engineering, because these aqueducts are going to be fantastic. They give +2 to my terrace farms. It's all wonderful. Early Empire is going to be the next one, so I can start to really chuck those settlers out. You can see already I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 slingers up and a 5th next turn. So these barbarians are going to become less of a problem for me now. In fact, actually, volley. I mean, thank you very much. You are doing this nicely for me. Okay, we've got this is enough of a standing army. I just need enough to make them think twice about attacking me. I think we've reached that stage now. Government Plaza actually probably should build there. Yeah, let's do it. So we've got that coming up and running now. That'll give me an extra governor. Let's stick Magnus straight into my capital, and we can get provision with him next time round. And already battle cry. It's a wonderful start to the game. I'm still in last, which of course I am because this is the settlers, and this is deity AI. But look at that terrace farm. Look at that. Oh, God, my capital is going to be a powerful, powerful nation. And then my settler, just bring you down here a little bit. I want to keep my cities 5 apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because they're going to be a little bit bigger than normal because the Incans build massive cities. But you've already figured that one out by now. Ah, Mashu. We recognise that name, don't we? Wonderful. Purchasing that tile quickly. Immediately get that up. Look at that. Lovely 5 feed tile to be working on right from the offset there. Lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. Let's get some more builders in. Builders are the best thing to get. If you're unsure, just get a builder. Normally it's a good thing to do. Oh, look at that. 13 science per turn now. Wonderful. Promote you to provision. Very good. Okay, we have now got a capital with nothing else to do, really, apart from build settlers. So we're just going to quickly get a library up. And then, actually it's going to be down this way, isn't it? So we're going to have a look and quickly see if Rome have left us anywhere to expand. Is that actually Rome? No, that's Aquileia. So they haven't put their capital next to us, which is a good thing. Oh my god, look at all the barbarians up here. Right, quick, send all the slingers up. I mean, you two actually, I need you just to kind of explore up here. Just make sure everything looks nice and safe. What are you going to do? It's always tempting to get libraries up, and I'm going to do that. I never build libraries. Let's actually do the game as we're supposed to do it. Actually build campuses and libraries. I so rarely play the game properly.